All right, y'all. The GoPro died. I already started on the rear. I got the front ones finished. It died in the middle of me putting the lug nuts on the front wheels. What I was mentioning was I got everything done already, everything disassembled and took off. I was waiting for the GoPro to charge, and now I'm gonna put it back together. These are the 2 bolts you want to take off right here to get the caliper off if you're doing the rotors as well. If not, you don't need to take these off. You just need to take these pins out in the bracket just to get the pads out. This bottom one is kind of hard to get to. You want to get an extension just to get to, and this is an 18mm. And mine did have rust on the hub, so I did have to spend a little time. I don't have a wire wheel for my drills. I need to get one. I just did it by hand with a wire brush and a little Dremel I had with a wire wheel on it. Got it clean the best I can. I think the torque specs for these bolts are 40 foot-pounds. I'm gonna have to double check because the front was 80, but they're a lot tighter to me than 80 foot-pounds when I took them off. So I did 80 foot-pounds and then another like half a turn after. As you see, I got the front done, wheels cleaned, all torqued down. The torque specs for the wheels are 110 foot-pounds. And if you don't want to damage your lug nuts, get a little grocery bag, any bag you got like this, and put it inside the socket as you torque them down, or take them off so that way you don't damage your lug nuts. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. These are the pads. From Power Stop. These are the ceramic. The Z26 carbon fiber ceramic pads. Low brake dust. That's what I wanted. Alright, y'all, you want to get your brake pads. May have to stick your fingers in there and pry on the piston to close the piston a little more. And they slide right in. Want to get a little piece of grease, not that much. A lot goes a long way. Little goes a long way. Once you get them lined up with the hole, I say use a rubber or plastic mallet so you don't damage the paint on your Brimbos. But I do not have one, so stuck using a hammer, regular hammer. At this point, you want to use a punch or even the old pins that came off of your car when you took the old brake pads out. After putting in the pins to hold in your brake pads, you want to make sure to torque down the caliper bolts, which I didn't get on camera. Working off the ground like I am in my garage, it's going to be very hard for you to torque down your caliper bolts, but if you're on a lift or something, you'll be able to do it. For me, it was easier just to tighten it down the best I could. I will throw the torque specs up on the screen for y'all. The Scat Pack and RTs will be on the left, and Hellcats will be on the
moon.
Alright, y'all. So I had to wash my wheel at 10 o'clock at night. As I say, it's about 40 degrees outside. It's pretty cold. Just to get all the rust out of the inside of the wheel. Finally ready to go. Get this done with. Well, torque specs are 110 foot-pounds. And I do the best I can to get them all evenly on there while it's in the air. Where's my adapter? Where's my adapter? I get them as tight as I can while it's up in the air, and then I'll lower it down just until it puts pressure. Just until it puts pressure on the tire and the tire won't spin. And then I torque them down fully. These are Acorn Gorilla lug nuts. So they are all locking lug nuts. It's not just one of them that's a lock nut. They're all lock lug nuts. And there's Acorn one, so it's not just a normal key. The lug nut gets smaller and then wider towards the base. Alright, now I'm gonna lower it down until it puts some pressure on the wheel.
Which works. And the side is done. Lower this side down all the way and get the jack out. And it's the driver's side. The bag is on its last life. Understand? Alright, I'll be right there. Alright. And we're done. All of them done. Now with these, if you do get the power stop brakes, they do have a break-in that you have to do. So that's what I'll be doing next. My car is dirty. I had to get this done so I could detail it tomorrow. That's power stop brakes, rotors, end pads, front and rear. Done. See y'all on the next one.